Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is TechWares. What do you want to talk about today? I want to talk about Intel, specifically Apple and Qualcomm. They're hiring Intel emib engineers, and pretty much why it matters. So, Apple and Qualcomm are hiring engineers that have IFS experience or Intel Foundry experience, specifically emib packaging expertise. This These aren't just job postings. They signal a massive shift in the semiconductor industry that could pretty much reshape the advanced packaging for AI chips, CPUs, and just custom silicon over the next few years. I want to kind of break down what's happening and why major tech companies are suddenly looking just beyond TSMC. So, in November last month, Apple posted listings seeking DRAM packaging engineers with expertise in CoWoS, that's how you say it, emib, SOIC, and POP technologies. This was around the same time Qualcomm also opened a director of product management role for their data center business, requiring experience or familiarity with Intel's emib technology. Now, these job postings don't mean Apple and Qualcomm. Well, we know Apple is going to be using Intel packaging, but Qualcomm doesn't. It doesn't mean they're gonna immediately be switching suppliers, but they clearly indicate these job postings clearly indicate that companies are actively evaluating Intel Foundry as potential alternative to TSMC. And this evaluation is happening for very specific reasons, right? So what exactly is emib? Emib stands for Embedded Multi-Die Interconnect Bridge, unlike TSMC's CoWoS, which uses a large silicon interposer that sits underneath all of your dies. emib uses small embedded silicon bridges that only connect the dies where needed. Think about this way: CoWoS is like building a massive silicon foundation under your entire house, whereas emib is like using targeted support beams only where you need structural connections, and that has its advantages. Uh, First, it's cheaper. You're using significantly less silicon material since you're not creating a full interposer. Second, you reduce thermal expansion, um, coefficient mismatch problems because there's less silicon to substrate contact area. Third, it can actually achieve larger effective package sizes. emib-m currently supports 6x reticle size, and it is projected to reach 8 to 12x by next year to 2027, compared to CoWoS S at 3.3x. So Intel's already shipped emib has already shipped emib in production. Uh, Stratix 10 FPGAs, Ponte Vecchio, I don't know how to say that word, Ponte Vecchio GPUs, Sapphire Raptor Xeons with HMB, even Meteor Lake CPUs. So this isn't theoretically technology; it's proven in in the field, right? It's not theoretical technology. It's already out there. So the TSMC capacity is constrained, right? That's why these companies are looking for other solutions, other alternatives, and you know The demand drivers are clear. There's a lot of massive GPU shipment growth, expanding mass sizes and new devices categories adopting CoWoS, including server CPUs, high-end PC chips, gaming console processors, network switches. So yeah, there's a lot of reports, actually, recent reports, that several major players are already committing to Intel's advanced packaging. Google is planning to adapt emib for its TPU in 2027. Meta is considering emib. MediaTek is tapping into Intel's emib-t packaging. What else? Who else? Who else? Apple, of course. We know Apple. Big rumors came out that they signed an NDA with Intel, and they received the 18AP PDK. I think it was version 0.9.1 GA. So those are all big major companies, man. And Broadcom is even reportedly evaluating Intel's packaging solutions. So Intel Foundry's future is pretty bright, man. Pretty bright. And that's pretty much the bottom line, man. The race in advanced packaging is accelerating, and Intel Foundry is finally gaining real traction with external customers. Apple, Qualcomm, Google, MediaTek, Broadcom, potentially. So yeah, hopefully Intel can execute at volume and match TSMC's manufacturing quality. We'll have to wait and see, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. And here's John Pitzer. He recently was I think was it an event, some sort of event, and he said, I highlighted it right there, "We've got some good momentum here there. I think the proof is in the pudding is to when we actually start to see revenue move through the P&L. And I think that's probably something that starts to ramp up in the back half of 2026. Currently, it is, as of today making this video, December 4th, 2025. I gotta say this, man. If you're an investor, or if you're looking to invest, and if you're looking at technology sector, semiconductors, highly recommend you guys to look into INTC, Intel stock, because 2026, I think it's gonna be a big year for Intel. They have two events coming up. They have the CES 2026 in January event where they'll be, I guess, releasing the launch event, or yeah, it's the launch event of the Intel Panther Lake CPUs, mobile laptops and things like that. That's in January. Then in March they have another event, and that is the Intel Foundry event. I think that one's going to be pretty interesting. I think there are probably going to be some customers there. So currently, I think the Intel stock sits at $40, I think, as of today. I haven't really checked today, but yesterday I think it was at 40. I want to be surprised if in 2026 it goes a lot higher. This is just I'm not a financial expert. I'm not trying to give you financial or investment advice. For seek an expert for that, but I'm just saying, according to my research and analysis, and just what I know from what I've read, Intel's future is really bright. If I personally had money to invest, I personally would put it into Intel stocks. That's it for today, guys. Hope you guys have a good day. Take care, everyone. Peace. Let me know what you think in the comments.